Hi, welcome back to your KU. Good evening.
I'm Josh McQuade.
And I'm Ethan Schmitz. And Josh is a special guest today because he's not usually on the show, but we had him on to host. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, no problem. I'm actually usually behind the scenes. I do our lovely director. I feel like we don't get enough shout outs on this show. So shout out to Carson over there. We do hard work. We're the reason why, or he's the reason why this is even being shown. So
Yeah. Well, in other news, did you hear about Disney Plus?
Dude, Disney Plus. I'm very excited. I'm excited, but also I'm not a fan of Disney just because I have a lot. I think there's a lot of stuff going down where they're trying to take over the world, like the media world, definitely. But $12.99 deal.
That's definitely true. But if I saw it's like $12.99 or $11.99. You could get like ESPN Plus, Hulu with ads. And then the Disney Plus package, and since Disney owns, pretty much about everything,
Exactly.
You're gonna have so much to pick from.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's a good deal for television. I mean, it's not like live television, obviously, but I still think it's great.
Right, and I mean they just bought Fox, so they have actually The Simpsons is streaming on there. But I've heard a lot of stuff about it because they changed the aspect ratio of each episode for The Simpsons, so it's like a lot of the visual jokes are being lost. So some people are upset, and I'm sure they're like censoring a lot of stuff just because it's Disney.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like we don't know if it's like better Star Wars now or better Star Wars before, but Disney always kind of just butts their heads in everything that's good.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason I would get Disney Plus is because of like the new Star Wars show, and then I think they're doing like a Monsters, Inc. show, which might be cool. But other than that, I mean, Disney, come on, dude. This is just a money grab.
I'm thinking that we better watch it, though, because we're on air right now, and I think they might come after us.
That's a good... Actually, I wouldn't put it past them. They're going to come and buy Good Evening KU.
Good Evening KU.
It's,
oh, my gosh. It's going to be unbelievable. This big monopoly that they're running. My gosh.
I would go to a Disney. They've got to have a Disney University somewhere. Like in Orlando or Anaheim or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do. Oh, for sure. This is Disney U now.
This is Disney U now. Oh, man. What else is going on in the world?
Well, I think the impeachment trials just got started being live streamed to the public.
Those did just kick off today. That's going to be... I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot going on.
It's going to be interesting.
I just don't think that we're going to get what we want.
I do not think that the want here is going to be fulfilled, certainly.
Yeah.
But, I kind of just thought this all was a mistake. If I'm being honest, I think that they should have just waited until the next election because it's like literally in like a year.
Yeah.
So like, what's the point now? You know what I mean?
Right. But, I mean, as they continue on, we also have to continue on. So we're going to be right back with a game show, right?
Yeah.
We'll be right back with a game show. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. We have another game show this week, and this week it will be about pop stars. Now I have my two contestants here, Anna and Maddie. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead. Let's see what you guys say. I'll give you some clues if you guys are struggling later on.
Okay.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Okay.
Does she have blonde hair?
Partially, yeah.
Partially.
I'll give you a hint. Her hair used to be a different color.
And it's blonde now?
I'd say it's a mixture of brown and blonde, brunette and blonde, I think.
Is it Demi Lovato?
It's not. But it's similar. She was on a TV show before.
A Disney show?
Not a Disney show.
On a TV show.
What else airs children's cartoons that are live action?
Cartoon?
Or it's a live action show, not a cartoon, but they show sort of the same programming.
Like Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, is it Ariana Grande?
It is
Oh,
Ariana
okay,
Grande.
Okay.
She doesn't have blonde
Yeah,
hair.
Okay, I don't know. I don't follow pop music really.
She used to have red hair, but it's fine.
Okay, next one.
Okay, is it a woman?
Yes, it is.
Is she? Has she been famous for a really long time?
Yeah, more than 10 years.
Okay.
Is she young?
Relatively speaking, yes, young adult. Like,
Young adult.
say around late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
Is it Taylor Swift?
It is. That is correct.
I had a weird feeling.
All right, number 3.
You go first.
Is it a boy?
It is not.
Does she have blonde hair?
No.
Is she American?
Yes.
Is she old?
Young.
Young.
What's her most famous song?
I don't think I could give that away, but I can tell you that she was also on a TV show.
Was it Miley Cyrus?
It is not Miley Cyrus. Same channel, though.
Selena Gomez?
It is Selena Gomez.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Gosh.
Number 4.
Is it a boy?
No.
Was she on? Is she also an actress?
She's not. She's much older.
Much older. Has she released music?
Yes.
Recently?
Recently, yeah.
Old. Is it Gwen Stefani?
No.
Is it Lady Gaga?
No.
She's not old.
Ish.
Older than the previous 3.
Is it Rihanna?
No, it's not.
Does she have brown hair?
I think so. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
I'm
he's
pretty
saying
sure.
yes.
Jennifer Lopez?
No, it's
That's
not.
a good one.
That is a good guess, though.
I like J-Lo.
I love J-Lo.
Okay. Old
What?
and has...
What could it be?
Is she a lot older than the last ones?
Not a lot, but probably 15 years.
15 years.
Is it Kelly Clarkson?
It is not. She was in a group before she went solo.
I'm so bad at
In a group. Oh, Beyonce.
It is.
Oh.
It is. All right. Number 5. And I know what you're going to ask. It's not a boy.
I was gonna ask if it's a girl.
It is a girl.
Is she like in her 20s?
No.
Older?
Yes.
That was a big yes. She's old.
She's not that old.
Okay.
Is
Probably late 30s.
Late
Oh, that's hard. Is it?
I don't trust him.
She was popular when we were like 10 or 11, like really big.
Is it Carrie Underwood?
Her name starts with the same letter.
With a
So
C.
it's with a, or, gosh darn it, it's with a K. Kind of sounds like a C. Starts with a K.
With a K.
She has a pretty popular song called Firework. If you
Oh,
ever-
Katy
Oh.
Perry.
Yeah. Number 6.
Girl.
Yeah.
Is she old?
She's about the same age as the first 3.
So has she released music recently?
Past year, yeah.
Okay.
Is it Rihanna?
It's not.
Rihanna haven't released
She's
music in the
also
past.
she also is on a TV show.
Miley
Selena
Cyrus?
Gomez?
Yeah, you're right. Miley Cyrus.
Ah.
Hey.
Selena Gomez is already number 3.
We did Selena Gomez?
Yeah, that was number 3.
I don't even remember that.
Number 7.
Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she alive?
Yes, she is alive.
Is she from the United States? Has she been on any TV shows?
No, not like where she's like started. Like guest appearances, yes, but not like a consistent like role in the show.
Do you have blonde hair?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
This is already a person you've already guessed. That's a bit older.
Kelly Clarkson.
It's not Kelly Clarkson.
Lady Gaga.
No.
Gwen Stefani?
No.
I don't even know who
Demi
else I've
Lovato.
guessed.
It's not Demi Lovato either.
Someone we've guessed.
Is it?
Older than most of the people we've already had, kind of in the same
Is
range.
it Shakira?
It's not. Kind of in the same range as Beyonce when it comes to age. Maybe a little bit older.
And you said it's not Rihanna.
It is not Rihanna.
What kind of music does she sing?
Classify as pop, really. That's about all I
I
can
guess,
classify.
yeah.
It's not country or like rap or anything.
Okay.
Is it? Could we have another clue?
She's married to someone else.
Oh, it's
famous.
J-Lo.
It is.
Oh. Dang it.
She's not married yet.
I thought she was.
She's engaged to A-Rod.
Number
I forgot we
8.
guessed her.
Again, this person was popular when we were probably in 1st or 2nd grade.
Miley
Like-
Cyrus.
No.
You didn't.
It's also another person you've already named, too,
Oh.
that we have not come across yet. You've especially said her name several times.
Rihanna.
No,
Dang it.
Lady Gaga?
it is Lady Gaga.
Oh. Dang.
Okay, number 9. This is a current. All right, we have time for one more, and then that's it. Number 9. This artist is a lot more current. Put a lot of music out in the last year or so.
A lot of music.
She's pretty young, too.
How young?
It is not. It is not. It's also a girl.
Oh,
What a surprise.
I think we're assuming though.
What a surprise.
I don't know.
A lot of music in the last year.
She's a teenager.
Is it Billie Eilish?
Oh, I was just gonna say.
All right, that's all the time we have, and we'll have news and weather coming up next.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Welcome back. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Nathaniel. This is your International Good Evening KU News Update. Severe bushfires are raging across Australia, destroying 150 homes and killing 3 people. Senior firefighters warn the fire could become so dangerous in coming days that they might not be able to protect lives and property. An estimated 350 koala bears died when fire swept through their breeding ground. It will be difficult for the population to recover.
Hong Kong police have confirmed that they shot 2 protesters this week. Demonstrators called for a general strike after a student protester died on Friday, and pro-democracy lawmakers were arrested over the weekend. The incident prompted Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam to tag the protesters as the people's enemy, words heard often from Beijing for those targeted for incarceration or worse.
Poland celebrated its Independence Day on November 11th, and the country officially joined the United States visa waiver program. After decades of waiting, Polish nationals can now visit the U.S. without visas. Back in 1991, Poland abolished visa requirements for Americas. After the U.S. did not reciprocate, Polish politicians began to lobby the White House.
A series of student deaths at the University of Southern California this semester have prompted concern and a demand for answers among the campus community. The latest death occurred Monday afternoon when a 27-year-old student was found dead in an apartment off campus. University officials confirmed this week that 9 students have died between late August and early November. Not all causes of death have been determined, but officials say 3 were suicides.
In women's soccer, it's another week of friendly matches as Australia defeated Chile 1-0, England beat the Czech Republic 3-2, and Argentina battled Colombia to a 2-2 draw.
And the KU women's team will also play tonight, taking on Omaha at 7 p.m. at Allen Fieldhouse. Two of the top players for the Jayhawks are from Brazil. Starting forward, Marianne Carvajal and backup guard Nicole Ramallo are both senior transfers.
And that will wrap it up for tonight's International News Update. Please keep watching, and after the break, Adrian will be here with the weather.
There's a parenting alert this morning about the danger of teens vaping.
A huge surge of high schoolers using e-cigarettes or vaping.
The FDA warning about liquid nicotine used in e-cigarettes.
Vaping is a highly addictive and dangerous trend that has become very popular amongst young adults. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm adolescent brain development, which continues into the early to mid-20s. This bad habit must be broken now, before it is too late.
Hello and welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Adrian Campa here with your weather forecast. Now taking a look at current weather, right now we're sitting at 39 degrees. This is the warmest we've been in a couple of days. We do have mostly cloudy skies with some light winds from the southwest at 5 miles an hour. Now for this evening from 6 to 9 p.m., our temperatures are going to start to fall below freezing once again, getting to around 30 degrees at 9 p.m. and our wind should remain light, but switching directions back to a west-northwest wind at 5 miles an hour. And for tonight, we're expecting a low temperature of 24 degrees, so pretty cold. So when you start your morning tomorrow, you'll need that winter coat once again. But partly cloudy skies with a light breeze from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour and no chance for precipitation. But we are expecting a shift in the weather pattern. This Arctic blast that we had to start the week has now pushed over to the northeastern part of the United States, and we are finally going to start warming up. Now this graphic right here is from the Climate Prediction Center. This is a 6 to 10 day outlook, and from looking at this map you can see all of Kansas is in the orange shade, which means we're expecting above average temperatures. So next week we can see temperatures back into the 60s, and I know that's hard to believe since this week we started off temperatures in the teens, 20s, and had wind chills in the negatives, but a shift is finally coming and we're going to experience more fall-like weather. And now for tomorrow, we can see that warm-up is going to continue the trend up to 44 degrees tomorrow with morning clouds, but I think they'll be pretty patchy, and then a lot of PM sun with some pretty light winds from the north-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And for our extended forecast, Thursday 44, Friday back into the 50s at 55, Saturday 56, Sunday maybe a weak front will come through, a cold front, but not going to knock it down too much. And Monday, this is when I think we're going to hit 60 degrees, Tuesday 62, and Wednesday 61. So these cooler temps that we're having, just look forward to the end of this week and into next week when we're going to have some very beautiful conditions. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.